All right, shalom, shalom, boys. Here, enjoying my stone steak filet mignon dinner, and it's sad, but this is to to all the haters out there. It's sad that brothers today, those of us that are doing well, because I understand a lot of people are fronting, but for those who are doing well, it's sad to see brothers that got to find something negative about what a man does and how he provides for his family. But this is just how it is. This is how it flows, and we understand it and we get it. But for us out here that are doing well in word and in deed, that are prospering through the labor of their hands, you get it, you understand, and I salute you, brothers, because there's so few of us out here. The majority of these people, they don't work. They don't get up in the morning and provide for themselves and their families. They don't. They're not skilled in the labor of their hands. It's all it's all a get by. It's all a false narrative to have you think that there's something that they're not. But one of the things that I realize is that these people, they can't produce nothing. Mm-mm. They can't produce a damn thing, and you need to know this because the scriptures clearly say, by their fruit you shall know them. Right? A good tree cannot produce bad fruit, and a bad tree cannot produce good fruit. It is stated what we should do with unfruitful trees. Tear it down and toss it in the fire. And the problem that we're having today is that many people, they don't produce nothing. They're takers. We have developed a nation of takers. And when you're developing a nation of takers, right, you're in a situation where you have people from the perspective, of their ability to produce. They can't produce nothing. All they can do is take from society. And unfortunately, this is the situation that we have. We have people that exist for the sole reason of exploiting others. Because they can't produce anything themselves. They can only take. They're like our government. Our government produces nothing. They can only take. So be mindful of the users that you have in your life. Those bloodsuckers that you have in your life that produce nothing, but that only take. And feel as though they're entitled to the fruits of your labor. They feel as though they're entitled to your resources simply because they exist. And that's just not how the real world works. We have a lot of people today that are living in a delusional state. They're living in a delusional state, thinking that simply because they exist, somebody is required to produce for them. As we see this economy continue to take a death spiral, we're seeing more and more people fall into economic despair. And I'd say personally, because You know, there was some brother got on, so-called brother, one of the black Hebrew Israelites got on and commented about my he called me a Negro peon because I had a suit on. Not knowing anything about the history of the suit, where I got the suit, when I got the suit. Out of taking my daughter out, he had something negative to say. Now, personally, it doesn't bother me. I understand what's going on in this country economically, and the fact of the matter is that a lot of people out there, they're hurting. They're hurting real bad, and there's gonna people that's gonna go cold this winter. There are people that's going to go hungry this winter because they don't have an adequate heat. There's going to be people that's going to not have a bed as they go to sleep, not have a room. Doesn't make a difference why, whether it's disobedience or circumstance, because some parents somewhere did not adequately foresee the evil and prepare their house. They didn't do that, so therefore their children are going to suffer. That's just the truth. And we're seeing it happen right now, right before our very eyes. So, I understand and I get what's going on. People are suffering. And so therefore, they can't find fault with what you're doing. So they attack your character. They attack something else like frivolous, like you wearing a suit and your daughter's looking this way, but he said Afrocentric or something like that, but you're looking Negro peon because I had on the tailor-made suit. Ain't that something? But this is what's going on, and I spoke to a brother the other day, and I see what's going on in society today. I see the economic collapse. I see the social collapse. I see the political collapse happen every single day. And we look at these numbers. It's one thing to read a statistic on a computer, but it's another thing to put a face to that. I'm going to go ahead and have me my dinner. Y'all have a blessed night. Shalom.